Hidden within the charming, smaller accommodations of medieval inns were secrets that could mean the difference between life and death. In an era when travel was fraught with danger, these humble establishments offered more than just a place to rest. They harbored ingenious escape mechanisms designed to protect their inhabitants from unexpected threats. Before tonight is over, you will discover why trapdoors were crucial in these seemingly ordinary places of refuge. Nestled along busy trade routes and quiet country lanes alike, medieval inns played a vital role. They provided travelers with a respite from the perils of the road, offering warmth, sustenance, and a place to rest their weary heads. But these inns were not merely places of comfort, they were also fortresses of sorts. Their owners understood that the world outside was unpredictable and often hostile. To guard against sudden attacks, inns were designed with subtle escape routes and hidden passageways. Imagine a traveler, exhausted after a long journey, seeking solace within the walls of an inn. Little did they know that the very floor beneath their feet concealed a secret, a trapdoor leading to a subterranean escape route. These ingenious mechanisms were not merely safety measures, they were symbols of the innkeepers' commitment to their guests' well-being. In a time when hospitality was a sacred duty, these hidden passages represented an unspoken promise of protection. As you lie back in your comfortable bed, picture the centuries-old craftsmanship that went into creating these clandestine paths. Each trapdoor was a testament to the care and diligence of those who built them, an enduring legacy of medieval ingenuity and kindness. Take a moment to breathe in the tranquility these ancient inns once offered, knowing that within their cozy walls lay a network of secret escape routes, ready at a moment's notice to safeguard those seeking refuge. By the end of this journey, you will understand why these humble inns were more than just places to stay. They were sanctuaries that offered a lifeline when the world outside turned dangerous. And with that understanding comes a deeper appreciation for the artistry and foresight of those who built them. As we delve deeper, you will uncover the fascinating stories behind these secret passageways, tales of courage, ingenuity, and the enduring spirit of hospitality that made medieval inns truly special. Before we begin, a small request. Most of the people listening tonight aren't subscribed. If this channel has ever helped you drift off, take a moment to subscribe. It's free. It helps this channel more than you'd think, and you can always change your mind later. And if you feel like it, leave a comment telling me where in the world you're listening from and what time it is where you are. I love reading them. One more thing before we begin. I'm also a co-founder of a sleep app, built to be the most affordable one out there. No ads, ever. Just sounds and stories made to help you sleep. It may not be released yet as this video goes up, but if you're watching a little later, it might be out by now. Just search for it. It should be easy to find. It works on iPhone, Android, and everything in between. Downloading it is the best way to support this channel. Medieval travel was fraught with peril. Bandits and raiders prowled the countryside, often targeting inns and travelers for their meager belongings. These sudden attacks could be brutal and unpredictable, leaving little time to react or escape. In the late 13th century, a group of English soldiers was ambushed while staying at an inn in France. The attack came without warning, and the soldiers had mere seconds to grab their weapons and defend themselves. Across the continent, in Germany, travelers often faced hostile environments. Dense forests could hide bandits waiting to pounce on unsuspecting victims. These quick assaults underscored the need for inns to have hidden escape routes, allowing travelers a chance to flee to safety. In one notable instance, an innkeeper in Sweden designed a clever trapdoor mechanism. When danger was imminent, he could quickly activate the trapdoor, sending travelers safely into a hidden underground passage. This ingenious system not only saved lives, but also allowed for swift relocation to safer grounds during times of unrest. Raids could happen at any time, making the ability to escape quickly essential. In a post-apocalyptic world, similar urgency might lead a family to seek refuge in a fallout shelter, demonstrating how critical quick escapes can be for survival. Inns of the Corps similarly understands the importance of quick assistance and remote support in modern military travel needs, providing amenities tailored to those facing unexpected challenges. As you explore these secret passageways, you'll find that each one carries a story of resilience and foresight tales that highlight the enduring spirit of hospitality in the face of adversity. As you descend into these ancient passageways, your footsteps echo in the darkness. The air is cool and damp, carrying a scent of age. Suddenly, the floor beneath your feet gives way, revealing a hidden doorway that leads to a secret chamber below. Welcome to the world of trapdoors, ingenious escape routes built into the very foundations of medieval inns. These cunning mechanisms were not merely architectural flourishes, they served a vital purpose: to safeguard the lives of those within. Imagine you are an innkeeper in the 14th century. Your establishment is not just a place of respite for weary travelers, but also a potential target for raids and sudden attacks. In these tumultuous times, safety was paramount. So, the innkeepers devised intricate trapdoor systems that allowed for swift and silent escapes. These trapdoors were often located in strategic places within the inn, underneath floorboards, behind false walls, even hidden beneath hearths. To open them, one would simply step onto the concealed panel, triggering a mechanism that would swiftly lower you into the safety of an underground chamber. Think of it as a built-in escape hatch, designed to buy precious time when danger lurked just outside the door. But the ingenuity of these medieval engineers did not stop at mere functionality. They also ensured that these trapdoors blended seamlessly with the decor. Fitted with clever disguises such as rugs or tapestries, these secret passages remained unnoticed by most guests, ready to spring into action when needed. As you stand in these hidden chambers, surrounded by the echoes of history, it becomes clear that the humble inn was more than just a place to rest. It was a sanctuary, designed with remarkable foresight. In the medieval world, inns weren't just places to rest. They were sanctuaries, designed with remarkable foresight. Among their most ingenious features were hidden escape routes, trapdoors that provided quick access to safety during unexpected threats. One such incident occurred in 16th century England. The village of Stamford was raided by a group of bandits who targeted the local inn. Unbeknownst to them, the innkeeper had already activated a secret mechanism. As the bandits stormed in, the innkeeper calmly led his guests to a concealed trapdoor. Within seconds, they were safely hidden beneath the floorboards. The bandits, frustrated by their inability to find anyone, eventually left empty-handed. This incident highlighted the practical importance of these escape routes. They saved lives and protected valuable goods. In another case, in 17th century France, a young maidservant named Marie found herself in grave danger when her abusive employer pursued her through the inn. With no time to lose, she rushed toward the hidden trapdoor and vanished beneath the floorboards just as her employer rounded the corner. Her quick thinking saved her life that day, underscoring the foresight of those who design these inns with safety in mind. These trapdoors weren't mere luxuries, they were lifelines. They offered a means of escape, not just from bandits, but also from sudden raids and even fires. A particularly harrowing example is the Great Fire of London in 1606, which destroyed a large part of the city. Medieval inns equipped with trapdoors allowed their inhabitants to escape the inferno swiftly and safely. Today, these historical accounts serve as a reminder of the ingenious ways humans have adapted to survive in challenging times. The humble inn, with its secret escape routes, was indeed a sanctuary designed for safety and resilience. As the medieval era unfolded, the humble inn became a sanctuary not just for weary travelers, but also for those seeking refuge from sudden threats. The architecture of these inns evolved to include secret escape routes, designed to protect inhabitants from unexpected dangers. These innovations were driven by the necessity of providing safe havens for those who might need a quick exit. Let's explore how the need for escape routes influenced the design and layout of medieval inns. Consider the inn's floor plan. Many were designed with hidden trapdoors leading to secret passageways or underground tunnels. These escape routes could swiftly transport inhabitants to safety during raids or sudden attacks. Innkeepers would strategically place these frames on walls near potential escape routes. In the event of an emergency, a swift move could reveal an opening to a hidden passageway. These hidden passageways often connected to nearby homes or outbuildings, providing additional layers of security for those seeking escape from danger. Another intriguing innovation was the use of hidden chambers within walls or behind false bookcases. These small spaces could temporarily conceal individuals until the threat passed. These secret escape routes not only protected the inn's inhabitants, but also served as a form of psychological security. Knowing that these exits existed could provide a sense of calm during turbulent times. In essence, the need for escape routes drove innovation in inn architecture, creating sanctuaries that were both inviting and secure. These medieval designs stand as a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. One ingenious method was the artful concealment of trapdoors. These secret exits were often hidden in plain sight, blending seamlessly into the inn's decor. For example, a seemingly ordinary tapestry might be carefully stitched to conceal an entrance to a hidden passageway. The skill of weavers was crucial in this deception. They wove intricate patterns that not only served as beautiful decor, but also disguised the lines of the trapdoor. This made the escape route almost undetectable to unsuspecting eyes. Another subtle method was the use of false cupboards or shelves. These appeared to be normal storage fixtures, but were actually cleverly designed to swing open, revealing a pathway to safety. The craftsmanship behind these deceptive elements was remarkable. Carpenters meticulously constructed these false fronts, ensuring they looked authentic and integrated perfectly into the overall design of the inn. Even a simple wooden panel could hide a secret. The panel might be hinged to swing open, or it could be designed with a push latch mechanism that was only noticeable upon close inspection. Some inns employed the use of cleverly placed rugs or floor mats that hid trapdoors beneath them. These textiles were often adorned with intricate patterns, further disguising any irregularities in the flooring. The effectiveness of these hidden features was not just in their subtlety, but also in their integration into daily life. They provided a sense of security without drawing unwanted attention to themselves. Ultimately, the art of concealment in medieval inn architecture showcases human ingenuity at its finest. These hidden features were not only practical, but also a testament to the creativity and resilience of those who built them. Their enduring legacy lies in how these subtle yet effective designs continue to inspire modern-day safety measures, reminding us that sometimes the best protection is the one that goes unnoticed. These trapdoors were not mere luxuries, but essential components of the travel culture of the time. Their presence profoundly influenced how travelers behaved and perceived safety in their journeys. Travelers, knowing that a quick escape was always an option, might have felt more at ease during their stays. This psychological reassurance could have shaped their behavior and attitudes towards hospitality. Imagine the relief of a weary traveler, after hours on the road, finally finding refuge in an inn. The knowledge that a trapdoor offered a swift exit from danger would have been comforting. The presence of these safety features likely reduced anxieties about sudden attacks, allowing travelers to focus more on the cultural experiences and social interactions that inns offered. These subtle yet effective designs not only safeguarded lives, but also shaped the broader medieval travel experience, making journeys less fearful and more enjoyable. The secret mechanisms of medieval inns reveal a hidden layer of ingenuity and foresight, designed to safeguard their inhabitants from unexpected threats. In the bustling towns of medieval England, where travel was fraught with perils. These covert escape routes ensured that guests had a swift means of retreat during raids or sudden attacks. Hidden trapdoors, concealed within the floors or behind panels, offered quick passage to adjacent rooms or even secret tunnels leading out of the inn. These cleverly disguised exits provided an essential safety net for travelers who might find themselves in harm's way. Preserved to this day, these historic buildings stand as testaments to the resourcefulness of their builders. They serve not only as reminders of a bygone era, but also as inspirations for modern-day adaptations of old inns. Take, for example, the White Hart Inn in Southampton, England. This medieval gem has been carefully restored to maintain its original charm while incorporating modern amenities. The inn still boasts some of its ancient escape routes, albeit now used for novelty rather than necessity. The White Hart Inn's legacy continues to captivate visitors who marvel at the ingenuity of its medieval architects. The thoughtful incorporation of these historical features into contemporary lodgings offers a unique blend of history and comfort. Across the Atlantic, inns like those found in colonial America also boast similar escape mechanisms. The Betsy Ross House in Philadelphia, while not strictly an inn, is known for its hidden tunnels that provided a quick getaway during periods of unrest. These historic buildings, with their intricate safety features, have stood the test of time and continue to fascinate us today. They offer a glimpse into the past while reminding us of the enduring value of thoughtful design. From the White Hart Inn to the Betsy Ross House, these structures serve as more than just lodgings. They are living chapters of history. Their secret escape routes, once essential for survival, now serve as compelling stories that bring the past alive. The lasting impact of these historical structures is profound. They not only preserve the architectural heritage, but also embody the resilience and adaptability of human ingenuity across centuries. Beneath the medieval floorboards, a cleverly concealed trapdoor offered a lifeline of safety for those who knew its secret location. These hidden passageways, crafted from necessity and foresight, were more than just architectural quirks. They embodied innovative architecture designed to protect against the unforeseen. In an era when raids and sudden attacks were commonplace, these discreet openings provided swift escape routes for inhabitants seeking refuge. Imagine a modern-day building equipped with similar secret exits strategically positioned throughout its structure. These contemporary innovations could serve as crucial safety measures in case of emergencies, natural disasters, or security breaches. The wisdom of these ancient designs could potentially inform the blueprints of future structures, enhancing their resilience and adaptability to unpredictable threats. By studying and adopting these historical strategies, architects might develop more secure and robust buildings that are better equipped to safeguard their inhabitants. The lessons from medieval inns highlight the enduring relevance of thoughtful design in the face of uncertainty and danger, offering a tangible example of how past wisdom can guide our future innovations. In an ever-changing world, embracing these timeless architectural principles could make all the difference in ensuring the safety and security of those who rely on our structures today and tomorrow. Nestled within medieval inns, hidden features often go unnoticed. While charming and inviting from the outside, these structures harbored secret escape mechanisms designed to protect inhabitants from sudden threats. These trapdoors provided quick exits during raids and sudden attacks, ensuring the safety of both travelers and residents. While much is known about these defensive measures, there are still lingering questions and unknowns that intrigue historians and architects alike. One of the most pressing questions is how frequently these trapdoors were actually used in real-life situations. Some historians suggest that they were primarily symbolic, serving as psychological deterrents rather than practical solutions. However, the discovery of trapdoors in multiple inn structures across different regions suggests a more practical application. The presence of these hidden features highlights the constant need for safety in a world riddled with uncertainty. As we delve deeper into this topic, we encourage you to explore the fascinating world of medieval architecture and its ingenious solutions. In embracing these timeless architectural principles, we can better understand and protect the spaces that shelter us today. It's not just in history books that we find tales of medieval ingenuity. The silver screen has its own stories to tell, capturing the imagination with cleverly concealed escape routes and secret passageways. In the 2015 film Hidden, directed by Matt and Ross Duffer, a family takes refuge in an underground bomb shelter. Their sanctuary becomes a claustrophobic prison as they face a mysterious threat beyond their control. The film explores themes of paranoia and isolation, highlighting the desperate need for escape when confined spaces turn sinister. This theme is also prevalent in documentaries and television shows that delve into the history of medieval architecture. One notable example is Secrets of the Castle, a documentary that reveals the intricate network of hidden tunnels and secret chambers within medieval fortresses. These structures were not merely defensive strongholds, they were complex labyrinths designed to offer multiple routes of escape during sieges or sudden attacks. The TV series Hidden further explores this concept in a post-apocalyptic setting. The main character, Sion Reese-Williams, must navigate a world where safety is an illusion and survival depends on finding hidden sanctuaries. The show uses these escape routes as narrative devices to build tension and keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The fascination with these hidden features stems from a deep-seated human desire for control in uncertain times. In a world fraught with danger, the ability to disappear at will offers a sense of security. Whether it's the desperate family in Hidden or the cunning strategies of medieval castle builders, these escape routes embody the enduring quest for safety and freedom. In understanding these stories, we gain insight into our collective psyche and the timeless appeal of the hidden sanctuary. The secret passageways and trapdoors of medieval inns are not just historical curiosities. They are enduring symbols of resilience and hope in the face of adversity. While many medieval inns have long since disappeared, the ingenious escape mechanisms they once employed are not forgotten. Through meticulous conservation projects and digital archives, historians strive to preserve the story of these historic buildings. One such initiative is the Medieval Inn Conservancy, dedicated to documenting and protecting the remaining structures from the era. They use 3D scanning technology to create detailed virtual tours of inns still standing today. These digital archives not only serve as a record, but also allow future generations to explore the layouts and secrets of these buildings from the comfort of their homes. Educational initiatives, like the Innkeepers Guild, also play a crucial role in preserving this history. They offer workshops and seminars that teach about the significance of these hidden sanctuaries. Through hands-on demonstrations, participants learn how to identify trapdoors and other escape mechanisms within the structures of medieval inns. These efforts are vital for ensuring that the story and legacy of medieval inns live on, providing a tangible link to our past and a reminder of the resilience of those who came before us. By safeguarding these historic buildings and their secrets, we ensure that future generations can understand and appreciate the ingenuity and resourcefulness of medieval life. The importance of preserving these historic buildings cannot be overstated, as they offer a unique window into the past that should not be lost to time. Through continued conservation efforts and educational outreach, we can ensure that these historic treasures remain accessible for generations to come. These strategically placed openings were not mere quirks, but part of a well-coordinated defense strategy involving local militias. Innkeepers, often key figures within their communities, worked closely with nearby soldiers to integrate these escape routes into broader defensive plans. During the Battle of Agincourt in 1405, for instance, innkeepers along key supply lines ensured their patrons had swift exits. As French forces advanced, these secret passages allowed travelers to flee unnoticed, preserving valuable intelligence and disrupting enemy plans. Similarly, During the Hundred Years' War, when English and French armies clashed violently, inns became temporary strongholds. Innkeepers would seal off entrances, creating makeshift fortresses where escape routes were essential for survival. The ingenuity of these secret passages was not lost on attackers either. Stories tell of raiders thwarted by cleverly hidden trapdoors, unknowingly releasing their captives into the safety of nearby woods or underground tunnels. Beyond individual safety, these escape routes played a broader role in community defense. By dispersing potential targets and complicating enemy plans, they helped to safeguard entire villages from sudden attacks. The trapdoors, often concealed beneath floorboards or behind false walls, symbolize the resilience and resourcefulness of medieval society in the face of adversity. They were more than just means of escape. They were testaments to a collective will to survive and protect what was most precious. Today, as we explore these historic structures listed on platforms like Booking.com, we see echoes of their past significance. The quiet charm of a medieval inn holds within it stories of ingenuity and courage that continue to captivate. Perhaps the next time you stay at an inn, you'll appreciate not just the cozy atmosphere, but also the enduring legacy of those who once ensured that their guests and neighbors had a safe place to flee to. Through continued preservation efforts, these historic treasures can continue to tell tales of medieval resilience and strategic prowess, reminding us that even in the simplest of structures, great ingenuity and courage once lay hidden. In medieval Europe, the humble inn was more than just a place to rest and eat. These historic treasures held secrets, hidden escape mechanisms designed to protect their inhabitants from sudden threats like raids or attacks. Beyond their charming facades lay ingenious trapdoor designs that varied across different regions. Let's explore the regional variations of these clever escape mechanisms. In England, innkeepers often constructed their trapdoors from sturdy oak timbers, chosen for their durability and strength. The design frequently featured a hidden latch system that could be triggered by a subtle movement or a prearranged signal, allowing quick access to safety. In France, the materials and techniques used for trapdoors reflected regional environmental factors. French innkeepers might use chestnut or walnut wood, known for their resistance to insect damage and rot. The designs often included a complex set of pulleys and counterweights, allowing the trapdoors to open swiftly and silently, ensuring that those seeking refuge could do so without alerting potential attackers. German inns took a different approach, utilizing iron braces and hinges to create robust and reliable escape routes. The harsh winters and frequent military conflicts necessitated designs that could withstand extreme conditions. The iron components were crafted by skilled blacksmiths, ensuring durability and reliability in even the most trying circumstances. In Italy, where earthquakes were a frequent occurrence, trapdoors were designed to be easily movable and could often be disassembled quickly for emergency use. These escape routes would commonly lead to underground cellars or secret tunnels, providing a safe haven from both sudden attacks and natural disasters. Each of these regional variations reflects the unique environmental challenges and cultural priorities of the time, showcasing the extraordinary ingenuity and adaptability of medieval inns. By understanding these regional variations, we gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity and adaptation in medieval inn architecture, further enriching our narrative on escape mechanisms. These hidden treasures serve as reminders of resilience and strategic prowess, echoing tales of courage and ingenuity from a simpler yet resourceful age. While the hidden trapdoors of medieval inns served as vital escape routes, their true significance lies in the larger underground networks they accessed. These clandestine passageways were meticulously designed to protect inhabitants from sudden threats and facilitate covert activities during times of persecution or smuggling operations. In the heart of medieval towns, these trapdoors often led to intricate systems of tunnels, cellars, and hidden chambers. These underground networks were not mere luxuries but essential components of a town's infrastructure, providing refuge and secrecy. The trapdoors themselves were cleverly concealed within the inn's flooring, sometimes disguised as part of a rug or hidden under furniture. This deceptive design ensured that only those in the know could access them swiftly and discreetly. These secret passages were used for more than just personal safety. They also played a crucial role in smuggling operations, allowing goods to be moved undetected under the noses of authorities. During periods of persecution or political instability, these underground networks offered a lifeline for those in danger, providing a clandestine route to safety and asylum. The intricate design of these passageways often included false walls and dead ends to confuse pursuers, ensuring that only those with intimate knowledge could navigate them effectively. Such systems were not merely localized. They connected multiple inns across a town or even beyond its borders, forming an extensive web of covert passageways that extended the reach of their protection. This interconnectedness not only amplified the safety provided by individual trapdoors, but also strengthened a sense of communal resilience among those who relied on these networks for their survival. In a time when security was often precarious, the ingenuity behind these trapdoors and the expansive underground networks they facilitated stands as a testament to the resourcefulness and determination of medieval people. Medieval inns were not just places of respite. They were sanctuaries designed with meticulous thought and care, especially when it came to unexpected threats. The training and preparation behind these secret escapes were as intricate as the labyrinthine tunnels themselves. Innkeepers underwent rigorous training sessions focused on swiftly and safely activating these trapdoors in times of crisis. Historical accounts reveal that drills were conducted regularly to ensure innkeepers could execute the escape routes without hesitation. These exercises included scenarios where sudden attacks were simulated, giving innkeepers real-time practice in opening and navigating the trapdoors. In addition to drills, innkeepers also maintained comprehensive safety protocols that outlined step-by-step procedures for various emergency situations. These documents often detailed the exact locations of trapdoors, potential obstacles, and quickest routes to safety. The protocols also included guidelines for safely sealing off these escape routes after use, preventing unwanted intruders from exploiting them. The diligence of innkeepers in following these protocols underscores their commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all guests. Through these meticulous training sessions and well-maintained protocols, medieval innkeepers were prepared for any eventuality. Their readiness was not just a luxury, but a necessity in an era where danger could lurk around every corner. From the frequent drills to the precise safety protocols, the innkeepers' training and preparation were pivotal in maintaining order during times of crisis. Their knowledge and vigilance were the unseen pillars supporting the sanctuary they offered, ensuring that those under their care could weather even the most sudden of storms. Castles, too, held secrets of their own. In the heart of medieval Europe, castle architecture incorporated hidden passages and trapdoors designed to protect inhabitants from surprise attacks. These secret escape routes were often found in the most unexpected places, behind tapestries, underneath floorboards, or even concealed within walls. They provided a quick and discreet means of evasion. For example, in the Castle of Harlech in Wales, a secret staircase was hidden behind a wooden panel in the Grey Hall. This stairway led down to a dark and winding passage, finally opening into a postern gate. The use of such hidden escape routes was not just a measure of defense, but also a demonstration of the castle's owner's resourcefulness and foresight. In times of imminent danger, these escape routes could mean the difference between life and death for those who had the knowledge to use them. However, as with any secret, knowing when and how to utilize these escape routes was crucial. The effectiveness of these hidden passages often depended on the castle's inhabitants being well-trained and prepared for any eventuality. And so, much like the inns of medieval times, castles stood as bastions of security, their hidden escape routes serving as a final resort for those seeking refuge. These secret pathways were more than just architectural features. They were silent testaments to the ingenuity and forethought of medieval society. These secret passages weren't just architectural features. They were intricately crafted devices that required skillful maintenance to stay operational. Tools such as axes and chisels made from durable materials like iron or wood were used to create these trapdoors. The trapdoors were often designed with clever hinges and latches that allowed them to be opened swiftly in case of an emergency. Maintenance practices included regularly oiling the hinges to prevent squeaking and inspecting the trapdoors for signs of wear and tear. The craftsmanship behind these trapdoor systems showcases the technological know-how and foresight of medieval society, providing a fascinating glimpse into their ingenuity. Imagine the reassurance travelers must have felt knowing that these silent sentinels were ready to protect them at a moment's notice. The skillful construction and meticulous upkeep of trapdoors highlight the value medieval inns placed on security and preparedness. And so, these hidden passages continue to tell a story of resilience and forethought, standing as testaments to the ingenuity of those who came before us. In the medieval towns of Europe, hidden trapdoors offered a secret line of defense against sudden threats. Accounts from various regions tell of these ingenious escape mechanisms used by innkeepers to protect their guests and themselves. A chronicle from 15th century Paris describes a sudden raid on the local inn. The story goes that as soon as the door was breached, the innkeeper disappeared through a hidden passage, leading to a network of tunnels that allowed him and his guests to escape unnoticed. In Germany, a folk tale from the town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber recounts how a group of travelers found refuge in an inn during a storm. When they woke up to the sound of enemy soldiers approaching, the innkeeper quickly ushered them through a trapdoor in the floor, leading to a subterranean passage that connected to a nearby church. Another tale from England speaks of an inn in the Cotswolds that had a trapdoor hidden beneath a rug. During a time of unrest, a nobleman seeking refuge at the inn was alerted to danger by the innkeeper's wife. She swiftly rolled back the rug, revealing the secret entrance, and they both escaped through the passage. These accounts highlight the effectiveness of trapdoor systems in ensuring safety during turbulent times. The very existence of these escape routes underscores the foresight and ingenuity of medieval innkeepers who sought to create safe havens for their guests in a world fraught with uncertainty. The presence of these hidden passages tells us about the resilience and adaptability of people living in medieval Europe. Despite facing constant threats, they found creative ways to safeguard their lives and livelihoods. As we delve deeper into these historical accounts, we can't help but admire the resourcefulness of those who came before us. Their ingenuity continues to resonate through the centuries, reminding us that even in challenging times, safety and survival can be achieved with clever planning and quick action. These hidden trapdoors stand as silent testaments to the enduring human spirit of resilience. They remind us that when faced with adversity, there is always a path forward if we are willing to look for it. And as the centuries pass, these stories serve as inspirational beacons, guiding us to remember that even in the darkest of nights, there is always a way out. From the quiet town squares of Europe to the bustling streets of modern cities, the spirit of these medieval tales continues to echo through time, whispering words of hope and perseverance. The secret life of medieval inns is a tale often untold, yet richly woven into the fabric of literature and art throughout history. In many a story, the humble inn harbors hidden treasures, not just warm beds and hearty meals, but ingenious escape routes concealed beneath the floorboards. These trapdoors were not mere curiosities. They were essential lifelines in an era rife with sudden raids and attacks. Literature has long celebrated the cunning of innkeepers who designed these covert exits, ensuring that their guests could vanish into thin air at the first hint of danger. Painters have depicted scenes where, in the midst of a raucous gathering, an innkeeper discreetly lifts a rug to reveal a hidden staircase leading to safety. These artworks serve as reminders that in medieval times, every inn was a sanctuary, not just for travelers, but also for local residents who sought refuge during turbulent moments. Stories abound of towns that owed their survival to such secret passages where residents could flee invading forces and regroup in neighboring villages. The cultural significance of these hidden escape routes cannot be overstated. They were the embodiment of resourcefulness and resilience amidst adversity. Even in folklore, the inn trapdoor holds a prominent place, symbolizing the indomitable spirit of medieval people who refused to succumb to fear and uncertainty. The echoes of these tales continue to resonate, serving as a testament to the ingenuity that once protected our ancestors in times of strife and uncertainty. One such method was the incorporation of secret trapdoors that allowed for swift escapes. These escape routes were not merely a convenience, but a necessity, given the volatile nature of medieval life. The design and placement of these trapdoors were often influenced by broader societal structures, including religious sanctuaries. Churches and monasteries served as safe havens during times of unrest, offering refuge to those in need. Inns, recognizing the efficacy of these religious refuges, adopted similar escape strategies. Trapdoors were often concealed behind furniture or within walls, providing quick access to underground tunnels that led to safer ground. These secret passages allowed innkeepers and their guests to discreetly flee the premises, evading potential danger. The design of these escape routes was not only practical but also symbolic, reflecting the deep-seated need for security in an uncertain world. The influence of religious sanctuaries extended beyond mere design. It instilled a sense of urgency and necessity in the minds of innkeepers. They understood that their duty was not just to provide comfort, but also to protect. In an era where safety could not be guaranteed, the existence of these hidden passages served as a silent testament to the ingenuity and foresight of medieval innkeepers. In medieval times, urban planning was a crucial art that often incorporated secret passages and alleys designed to aid in quick escapes during unexpected threats. City layouts in medieval towns were carefully designed with narrow alleys and winding pathways that served as escape routes. These hidden passageways were often interconnected, forming a complex network that allowed inhabitants to move quickly and discreetly through the city. Urban planners of the time understood that creating multiple exit points within these networks enhanced the chances of escape during emergencies. The strategic placement of inns near these hidden pathways ensured that even during the most chaotic moments, a covert exit was always within reach. For example, in the town of Oxford, England, an intricate system of underground tunnels and alleyways was meticulously planned to facilitate swift movement throughout the city. These tunnels often led to secret exits that were barely noticeable from the street, providing a lifeline for those seeking refuge. In another instance, the medieval town of Bruges in Belgium was designed with a labyrinthine street layout that included numerous dead ends and abrupt turns. This intentional complexity made it difficult for attackers to navigate and thus provided valuable time for inhabitants to find safety. The careful integration of such urban planning elements with the presence of inns demonstrates how medieval communities prioritized safety and preparedness. By understanding the role of urban planning in concealing trapdoor escape routes, we can appreciate how medieval towns were ingeniously designed to protect their inhabitants. In medieval towns, counter-espionage was an art form practiced with precision and secrecy. The hidden trapdoors in inns were not mere conveniences, but strategic tools designed to thwart surveillance and mislead pursuers. The construction of these secret passages was meticulous, often concealed within the floors of common rooms or behind false walls. They offered a swift and silent means of escape should an inn be raided by enemy forces or local authorities. These trapdoors were not only used to evade physical threats, but also to shield against informants and spies who might infiltrate the inn for information. Inns were hubs of local gossip and news, making them prime targets for those seeking intelligence. One famous example is the Old Swan Inn in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon. It's said to have had a series of hidden passages leading from the main rooms down to the River Avon. These passages were used by traveling actors and playwrights in Shakespeare's time, allowing them to slip away undetected should they face trouble or need to make a discreet exit. But the trapdoors weren't just for fleeing danger. They also served as covert meeting places and safe havens where secrets could be shared without fear of eavesdropping. The use of trapdoors in counter-espionage showcases the ingenuity of medieval innkeepers who understood the value of discretion and safety for their guests. In a world where trust was scarce and threats could lurk around any corner, these trapdoors offered a lifeline of security within the walls of the inn. Thus, the humble trapdoor became an integral part of medieval inns' broader defensive strategy against threats, both seen and unseen. But these hidden passageways were not merely a means of escape. They served another crucial purpose: smuggling operations. In the bustling markets and ports of medieval Europe, trade was a thriving business. However, not all goods were taxed or approved for transport. Through the labyrinthine networks of trapdoors and secret tunnels within inns, merchants could discreetly move contraband goods. These illicit items often included luxuries such as spices, silks, and rare metals, commodities highly sought after but tightly regulated. By moving these goods covertly, inns became pivotal hubs for a burgeoning underground economy that bypassed the watchful eyes of authorities. Moreover, these secret passages were not only used for goods, people also traversed them to evade capture. Fugitives, spies, and even smugglers themselves utilized these clandestine routes to slip away from pursuers. Thus, the humble trapdoor in medieval inns served multiple vital functions: protection against sudden threats and a means to facilitate covert operations. This ingenious design showcases the resourcefulness of medieval innkeepers in safeguarding both their guests and illicit trade activities. While hidden trapdoors were practical for escaping sudden threats, the concept of secret passages and hidden exits was also deeply ingrained in medieval folklore and myth. The tales passed down through generations often featured characters using such cleverly concealed entrances to evade danger or uncover hidden treasures. Take, for instance, the classic story of the Three Little Pigs. In many versions, the pigs' houses are not just simple dwellings, but intricate structures with secret entrances. The third pig's house, made of bricks, often includes a hidden trapdoor or tunnel that allows him to escape from the wolf, illustrating how the idea of a secret passage was seen as a crucial element in outsmarting adversaries. Similarly, Jack and the Beanstalk tells the story of a young boy who discovers a hidden staircase leading to a giant's kingdom. This staircase is no ordinary staircase, but a secret passage that Jack uses to gain entry into a world unknown to him and his family. In both of these stories, the hidden passage acts as more than just an escape route. It serves as a symbol of ingenuity and resourcefulness that helps the protagonist triumph over greater foes or uncover hidden riches. This theme resonated deeply with medieval audiences, reflecting the real-life ingenuity of innkeepers who designed hidden trapdoors to protect their guests and illicit trade activities. Such stories not only entertained, but also taught valuable lessons about the importance of cunning, foresight, and preparedness in the face of unexpected threats. By incorporating hidden passages into their tales, storytellers illustrated how clever planning and secret routes could turn the tables on even the most formidable of foes. And so, the concept of hidden escapes became not just a practical design feature, but also an enduring motif in folklore and myth, forever ingrained in popular culture. Understanding these tales helps us appreciate how medieval minds approached the challenges of their time, employing both practical solutions and rich storytelling to navigate a world filled with uncertainties. Medieval inns, with their hidden trapdoors, served a vital purpose beyond mere hospitality. They offered refuge from the ever-present dangers of political intrigue. These secret passages weren't just for swift escapes during raids, they were also lifelines for noblemen and political figures fleeing assassins or capture. Consider the tale of the French nobleman Robert de Clermont. In the year 1276, amidst a web of political alliances and rivalries, he found himself in a precarious situation. His enemies were closing in, and the castle he occupied was under threat of siege. Yet, unbeknownst to his foes, the castle held a secret, a trapdoor leading to an underground passage that connected to a nearby safe house. As the enemy forces breached the castle walls, Robert slipped away through the hidden door, making his way to safety just in time. This strategic retreat allowed him to regroup and mount a counteroffensive, turning the tables on those who sought his downfall. Similar tales of cunning escapes echo through medieval history. In another instance, a Spanish diplomat facing imminent capture during a political uprising used a trapdoor to flee his embassy and evade his pursuers. These secret passages weren't mere architectural flourishes. They were critical to the survival of those embroiled in political turmoil. The strategic importance of such hidden escape routes cannot be overstated. They weren't just for protection against physical attacks, they were instruments of political maneuvering. Medieval inns often faced another kind of threat: natural disasters. Earthquakes were one such danger, and trapdoors provided a quick escape for inn inhabitants. For instance, in 1349, a powerful earthquake struck the city of Cahors in France, damaging many buildings and causing widespread panic. The innkeepers had anticipated such events, ensuring that trapdoors were easily accessible to those seeking refuge. Floods were another common hazard in medieval times. In the town of York, England, the River Ouse frequently overflowed its banks, causing significant damage. The trapdoors in the inns along the river served as vital escape routes during these floods, allowing patrons to quickly find higher ground. Fire was yet another threat that medieval inns had to contend with. In 1257, a devastating fire swept through the city of Rennes in France. The innkeepers, recognizing the potential danger, had installed trapdoors that led directly to safer areas outside the main structures. These escape routes proved invaluable during the fire, enabling many inhabitants to flee to safety before the flames could engulf them. The versatility of these hidden escape mechanisms is evident in how they could be quickly deployed in different emergencies. From earthquakes to floods and fires, the trapdoors in medieval inns provided a critical lifeline for those seeking refuge from natural disasters. This underscores the ingenuity of the innkeepers who, despite facing multiple threats, had devised a simple yet effective means of protecting their patrons. Their foresight and preparation were crucial in ensuring the safety of those under their care, demonstrating the strategic importance of these hidden escape routes. Trapdoors, hidden beneath floors or behind false walls, were ingeniously designed to provide quick access to secret passages. In the bustling city of York during the late Middle Ages, smugglers used these trapdoors to evade authorities who were cracking down on their operations. These clandestine traders would hide contraband goods within the inn's walls and floorboards, ready to be quickly retrieved through these secret exits. The counterfeit operations were equally as precarious. Forgers would use the inns to produce fake coins and documents. In case of a raid or an unexpected visit by the constabulary, the forgers would disappear through these trapdoors, leaving no trace behind. For dissidents who sought to spread subversive ideas, these trapdoors served as a lifeline, ensuring they could flee before their controversial views put them in harm's way. The multifaceted use of these trapdoors underlines the strategic importance of such hidden escape routes in medieval inns. For instance, in the year 1348, during the early stages of the 100 Years' War, numerous inns along the English-French border were fortified with trapdoors and secret passages to aid in the covert movement of military personnel. In the case of a surprise attack, these hidden routes offered immediate access to underground tunnels that led to nearby forests or hills, allowing for swift escape and regrouping. Moreover, trapdoors were not just used as a means of defense, but also as part of offensive strategies during sieges. During the Siege of Orleans in 1429, French forces utilized trapdoors in their fortifications to launch surprise counterattacks against English troops. These hidden exits allowed them to move undetected and catch the enemy off guard. The multifaceted role of these trapdoors underlines the strategic importance they held in medieval inns. They were not merely emergency exits, but integral components of a broader defensive and offensive architecture, designed to ensure survival during times of conflict. The fortress-like inns of the medieval era were not merely places to rest, but intricate architectural marvels designed for survival. Hidden beneath their humble exteriors lay labyrinthine networks of secret passages and trapdoors, essential for escaping sudden raids and attacks. These escape mechanisms were not just for commoners, they reflected the social hierarchy of medieval society. The trapdoors designed for nobility were often more elaborate and better hidden than those meant for commoners. Historical accounts describe these trapdoors as being built into various parts of the inn, such as under beds or behind false walls. During emergencies, priority access to these escape routes was often given to the nobility and their immediate families. The lives of commoners were considered less valuable, resulting in a grim hierarchy even in times of crisis. For instance, during the Norman conquest in England, many inns were equipped with secret passageways that led to underground tunnels. These tunnels allowed the nobility and their retainers to escape, while leaving commoners behind to face the invading forces. Such stark differences in escape mechanisms underscored the deep-seated social stratification of medieval society. This system of preferential treatment was not limited to military invasions. It extended to other threats such as fires and plagues. Even in times of peace, the trapdoors and secret passages served as reminders of the constant danger that hung over medieval life. In essence, these architectural features were not merely defensive, but also a symbol of the power and privilege enjoyed by the nobility. By studying these medieval inns, we gain insights into the intricate social dynamics and stark inequalities that permeated life during those times. These escape mechanisms tell a story of survival amidst constant danger, reflecting the harsh realities and stark divisions of medieval society. Hidden trapdoors were more than just escape routes. They embodied the ingenious architectural innovations the medieval inns employed to safeguard their inhabitants from unexpected threats. These secret passages, when triggered, could swiftly relocate residents out of harm's way. To the untrained eye, these trapdoors might appear as mere decorative panels or pieces of furniture. But in reality, they are meticulously engineered to be sturdy and durable, capable of withstanding the weight and pressure during an emergency exit. The craftsmanship involved in creating these escape routes is a testament to the medieval builder's understanding of structural integrity and mechanical efficiency. One innovative method used to integrate trapdoors into the inn's design involves concealing them behind false walls or flooring. This technique allows for easy access while maintaining the aesthetic harmony of the room. For instance, a seemingly ordinary table in the dining area might have a hinged top that can be swiftly lifted to reveal a hidden staircase leading down to a secure cellar. These architectural innovations not only served practical purposes, but also carried a sense of mystery and intrigue. Guests might discover these hidden passages during their stay, adding an element of adventure and discovery to their experience. Moreover, these trapdoors could also double as storage compartments, providing extra space for the innkeeper to secure valuable goods out of sight from potential thieves. Through these architectural innovations, medieval inns demonstrated a remarkable blend of creativity and technical prowess that continues to captivate our imagination today. Nestled deep beneath the medieval inns of Europe lay an intricate network of escape tunnels, carefully concealed to provide a swift and silent exit during times of danger. These tunnels were meticulously constructed to ensure the safety of both inhabitants and valuables. Historical records show that during raids or sudden attacks, these tunnels provided a vital lifeline. The construction of these tunnels required expert craftsmanship and a deep understanding of the surrounding terrain. The maintenance of these tunnels was equally important to ensure they remained accessible and safe during emergencies. Stories from the era reveal tales of families and travelers escaping through these hidden passages at a moment's notice. One particularly notable account involves the escape of a group of travelers from an inn under siege by marauding bandits. Their swift and silent passage through the tunnel allowed them to evade capture and reach safety. One such strategic alliance involved partnerships between innkeepers and local authorities. These alliances often included pre-planned escape routes, well-hidden trapdoors, and secret underground tunnels that connected the inns to nearby sanctuaries. For instance, the innkeepers of medieval Bruges were known for their intricate tunnel systems, which allowed guests to swiftly escape through hidden passageways if danger arose. These tunnels, often concealed behind false walls or disguised as part of the inn's structure, were vital lifelines that could mean the difference between life and death in times of unrest. In addition to these architectural innovations, many inns maintained close ties with local militias or guard units. This ensured a rapid response in case of an emergency. The innkeepers would signal the guards through prearranged codes, such as specific torch signals visible from designated watchtowers. Such alliances not only offered a sense of security to travelers, but also instilled a level of trust in the community's ability to protect its visitors. For example, the inn at Dover had an agreement with the town's watchman to sound an alarm that would be heard throughout the nearby streets, alerting everyone to potential danger. This cooperative approach was crucial in safeguarding travelers and ensuring their swift and silent passage to safety during times of crisis. Consider the urban landscape of a medieval town. The streets were narrow, winding alleys lined with timber-framed buildings. Amidst this labyrinthine layout, inns provided not only lodging but also crucial escape routes when threats loomed. These secret exits were ingeniously integrated into the architecture of these inns. Trapdoors leading to subterranean tunnels allowed inhabitants and troops to move unseen, evading enemy forces during sieges or attacks. The design of these urban fortifications included pathways that connected multiple inns, forming a network of safe passageways beneath the city. This system ensured that even if one exit was compromised, there were always alternative routes to safety. Historical accounts detail instances where these escape mechanisms proved vital during periods of conflict. For example, in the siege of a medieval town recorded in 1453, troops used these hidden routes to launch surprise counterattacks and disorient enemy forces. The strategic importance of these inns within the city's defense framework was not lost on medieval planners. They were often situated near fortified gates or along critical supply routes, making them even more crucial to maintaining order and security. These hidden escape routes also allowed for the discreet movement of supplies and messages, essential for coordinating defenses without alerting the enemy. The ability to move undetected was a significant advantage during times of war. Over time, as siege techniques and military strategies evolved, so did the sophistication of these inn-based defense systems. Enhancements included reinforcing tunnel walls with timber beams to prevent collapse and installing hidden latches that could only be opened from specific angles. In essence, these medieval inns were more than just places of rest. They were vital cogs in the machinery of urban defense strategies. Their cleverly concealed escape routes ensured that even during the most perilous of times, a city could maintain its resilience and fight another day. And as you consider this ingenious integration of defense mechanisms within the very fabric of these cities, imagine the peace of mind it must have given those who lived and worked there, knowing that even in the darkest hours, a hidden pathway could lead to safety. So, the next time you envision a medieval town, picture not just the charming inns, but also the unseen network of tunnels and exits that ensured their inhabitants could move swiftly and silently to safety. It's a testament to the creativity and resilience of those who built these cities for defense as well as comfort. And perhaps, as you drift off to sleep, You can find solace in knowing that even in the most challenging times, there were always pathways to safety built by those who came before us and designed with both comfort and survival in mind. In the heart of medieval Europe, innkeepers faced an unusual challenge: how to ensure safety during raids while coexisting with local wildlife. Their solution was ingenious: hidden trapdoors designed not only for quick escapes, but also to minimize disruption to wildlife habitats. Consider the Bird's Nest Inn in Wiltshire, England. Here, the trapdoor was cleverly designed to avoid disturbing bird nests tucked within the eaves. Another example is the Fox and Hounds Inn in Gloucestershire. Its trapdoor was constructed with care to ensure it wouldn't interfere with the burrows of local badgers. These medieval innkeepers understood that their safety was intertwined with the natural world around them. Their adaptations demonstrate a deep respect for wildlife and an innovative approach to coexistence. In times of crisis, these secret escape routes offered not just a path to safety, but also a way to preserve the delicate balance of their surroundings. As you rest in one of these charming inns, take a moment to appreciate the thoughtful design that safeguards both people and wildlife. The ingenuity of these medieval innkeepers serves as a reminder that safety can be achieved through harmony with the natural world. And so, even in the face of uncertainty and danger, these medieval sanctuaries stood as testaments to practical wisdom and care for all creatures. Historical accounts suggest that these trapdoors were used by secret societies to conduct their meetings under the cover of night, away from prying eyes and suspicious ears. Folklore from the era speaks of gatherings where whispers of rebellion and intrigue filled the air, echoing through hidden chambers that were off-limits to the uninitiated. Medieval texts describe these secretive societies as operating behind the veil of ordinary life, using the inn's trapdoors as their lifeline for escaping danger and maintaining their secrecy. For instance, during times of political unrest, these societies would convene under the guise of a typical inn gathering, only to slip away through their hidden passages should trouble arise. These trapdoors, therefore, were not just mechanisms for safety, but also enablers of clandestine operations, a dual role that deepens our understanding of medieval inns as multifaceted sanctuaries. The next time you envision a medieval inn, picture not just the warmth and comfort it offered, but also the whispers of strategy and defiance that echoed through its hidden recesses. Archaeological excavations have uncovered remnants of these caches, revealing a meticulous preparation for unexpected threats. Within these hidden recesses, innkeepers stored vital provisions, such as food and water, to sustain inhabitants during prolonged sieges. Historical accounts describe the inclusion of dried meats, grains, and preserved fruits. These non-perishable food items ensured that those taking refuge had sustenance while waiting out dangerous circumstances. Crucially, the caches also contained emergency weaponry, underscoring the innkeepers' resolve to defend their properties and guests if necessary. These weapons ranged from simple tools that could be repurposed as makeshift defenses to more specialized arms designed for combat. Among the items discovered were blades, axes, and even primitive firearms. These weapons served both as deterrents against intruders and as last resort measures in case of an attack. In addition to these physical defenses, some hidden caches included medical supplies. Bandages, herbal remedies, and basic surgical instruments were stowed away to treat injuries that might occur during a raid or siege. The presence of these hidden caches provides insight into the strategic mindset of medieval innkeepers. They understood that safety and security were not merely about having a quick escape route, but also about being prepared to withstand extended periods of danger. These caches represent a testament to the foresight and resilience of those tasked with protecting the vulnerable inhabitants who sought refuge within their walls. This comprehensive approach to safety, combining physical escape routes with well-stocked hidden caches, ensured that medieval inns were sanctuaries, not just of comfort, but also of security and resilience. These historical discoveries offer a glimpse into the ingenuity and dedication of medieval innkeepers, who went to great lengths to safeguard their guests in an often treacherous world. The hidden caches of supplies and weapons were more than just a precaution. They were emblematic of the innkeepers' commitment to preserving life and providing a haven where guests could feel secure, even in times of turmoil.